How you doing, everybody? This is Jehoiadak Maccabeus Everyday Survival. Hope everybody's doing well out there today. Hope you're all well fed and well stocked, staying ahead of the curve. I'm gonna do a video today on another one on everything's a resource. It's kind of a passion of mine. Kind of like people are a resource. But this is an oil lamp that I made. Now I'll get you up closer on it here in a minute. Let me move my camera down here. And I won't be in the picture getting in the way. This here was an old gas lantern from the early 1900s probably, and there was one more piece of brass pipe attached to this, but it set down into this tank, and it was all the piece that was here was bent, and it really wasn't salvageable unless somebody wanted to go through a complete restoration, which I wasn't willing to do. I found a few pictures that looked similar to it, but all the rest of them had a pump on them. For this, all it has is a solid plug. And anyway, I took all the gas assembly off the top of it. I had to drill out the top of the tank because that assembly is actually made into this tank. This tank's brass, and I had to drill it out and show you what I got here. I'll try to make this quick as I can and not stumble on too many things. This top piece, I don't know if you can see that very well, that's just out of an old oil lamp. I've got, I don't know, 4 or 5 of these pieces that I found that were thrown in junk piles and stuff like that, and I saved all of them just for the parts. This long stem I put on there is actually a part of a P-trap assembly, a small one, probably a 1-inch one. It's probably about 4 inches long, and I set that up to go all the way down to about, let me get my finger right there, about right in there probably. And then it fit pretty snugly, but then I JB welded around the lip of it here, and this piece screwed into that one. There wasn't any threads there, but it was the same diameter pretty much. And let me light it up here. That's really the only thing I'm not real fond of, is I have to take it all off to light it, but it's really not that big of a deal. This bar that goes around here is the bar that goes around a seat on like one of the old Honda 350s or something to that effect years ago. Here's the turning signals off of it. Went there. Some of you vintage folks will recognize it. Anyway, it fit pretty good down to here. On the sides of the tank. And I roughed up the edges, or the surface, real good on the brass tank, and put a thick layer of JB weld in, set it in place, and then JB welded around the outsides of it. I need to probably do another one to make it look a little more professional. This here assembly, the globe, was actually, I had a pair of them, It's one of the, like your outdoor porch lights. So I took it apart. Had to drill a hole in the top of it there for this piece here. This piece come off of there too. It was the piece that sits behind right here. And then this 1/8 inch pipe thread nut, it come off of another lamp that I put together or took apart. I had to drill some holes around the top of it here and around here so you could have some ventilation for the flame. And this piece just screws back in there. It's just a short piece of 1/8 inch pipe, like it's commonly found in a lot of oil lamp or regular lamps and stuff like that. And that locks it in. How's my flame doing? Turn it down just a little bit. The top piece, this here, is actually the mouthpiece off of an old brass pipe. Like a smoking pipe. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do exactly for a handle, and I had this old bale off of a old bucket. And I put it through the 2 eyelets where the turning signals used to mount. But when you're carrying it, your hand's pretty close to all that, and it's not real great for hanging. And so I made this one here. See if you can see it here. And I made that out of a piece of round stock. This was like them campaign poster signs. You know, they got the wire frame inside them. It slides up inside the corrugated plastic, and you step on it and shove it down the ground. And I cut through the little welds on it, broke it apart for the round stock out of it. That's what the handle is. What am I forgetting here? I think that's about all of it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But I think that's all I got, folks. Get the camera out of here. Hope everybody has a good day, and you stay safe.